Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, you can tell I'm in a different place right now, but I was up here for Waste Weekend at Watkins Glen and stuff. Fun time, my second time up here, and I found a good amount of stuff, but the only stuff I'm showing for this week's weekly diecast is stuff I got during race week. I went to a few other places and stuff, but that stuff's going to be future videos, and a certain haul is going to be for a special video following when I get back down, so this stuff's going to be I'm gonna bring this stuff. The stuff I'm showing today is coming with me home. The other stuff's just gonna get mailed back home. So let's get into what I found during this race week. Let's start off with only non-NASCAR related stuff, but it's still racing. And this is these 2 GTs. Finally found this 2-pack. I want to show in this haul because it's still racing stuff, and I really wanted this set for such a long time. So cool, I finally have this set. So that's cool to find. Next up, my aunt gave me this when I first got here, and it is Johnny Squani's truck, what is it? 2021 Ford F-150 camping road truck, which is really cool. Really glad to really cool to add this to the collection, and it was given to me when I first got here, so that's cool. Next up is Matt DiBenedetto's Rocket Roof Talladega win from 2022. Cool to finally add this to my collection. I've always wanted to get this truck, so I'm glad I have that one. Next up, some new 2023 NASCAR diecast starting with Martin Truex Jr.'s Bass Pro Shop Toyota this year. Really glad to finally get this. This is a cool scheme. I had to pick this one up. Next up is Kurt Busch's 3G car. Finally got this. I've been holding up to get this at Plan B sales just before I can get it in person. So I'm glad to get this one. Noah Gregson's Sunseeker resort car. I like this paint scheme. I know there's a lot of things going on with him right now, but I had to get this car. It's still a really cool looking number 42 car, so I'm really glad to get this car. Next up, these next few are the same driver. Josh Berry's Harrison's Charlotte win from 2022. Really cool scheme. And there's something special about this car and one of the next ones that you see in part 2 when I'm home. So we get that one when I get there. Next up's Josh Berry's U.S. Lumber car, number 8 car. Really cool car. Really got to get this one as well. It's the only one I got the haulers though, because they're kind of up in price, but I want to get one car from the haulers, so that one's awesome. And next up is 2023 Bass Pro Shop car from this year. So that one's really cool. Really like this car. So I'm glad I get that one. Next up, car from last year is William Byron's Liberty University Atlanta win from last year. Cool to finally get this, especially after him winning this weekend, which would make me happy. So cool to get one of his winning cars from last year. And finally, I got another one. It was probably in another weekly video, but I also got this one. Is Kyle Larson's Auto Club win from last year. So glad to finally get this into my collection. That's a cool car. So I'm really happy to get that. Next up, I had to get this one. It's Kevin Harvick's 29 Busch Series light car from North Wilkesboro All-Star race this year. Such a cool car. Glad I got this too because they were sold out when I went back there the following day. So that's cool. That's it for new releases in 2022. Next up is my only it's actually a dirt car, and I heard this is pretty rare too, and I was given this from my aunt as well. It is 2020 Knoxville champion Don. So it's sprint car from I think last year win, Knoxville champion win. So that's really cool. It came with that truck. So really glad to finally get, really grateful to get this in my collection. I really thank my aunt for that one. So that's really cool. Next up, these are some older cars, but these are some gems for me personally. Starting with Sterling Marlin's number 4 Kodak car. Really glad to finally add this to the collection. I know this is a regular Kodak number 4 car, but there's sentimental value for this scheme for me. So glad I finally got that one. Next up is Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s number 2 Monte Carlo from 1980. Had to get his original scheme. So cool that I finally have this car in my collection, so I'm so happy to get this one. These last 2 cars are probably all the cars I got this weekend, 2 of my favorites. I'm starting off with his 2005 Daytona 500 car, Dale Earnhardt Jr. So glad to finally get this game. My first 500 I watched with my original driver watching, so glad to finally get this one. And then his 2004 500 win, the year right before I got into NASCAR. Just so happy to finally get this in my collection. So that's all I found this week, but there's actually some more stuff I found. You'll see a special weekly video for that later on, and then some other stuff. So yeah, special place for this find, but we're back at my room again and doing more weekly videos and something like that again. This is just part 1 of part 2. Part 2 will be when I get back home, but I want it to be kind of a special spot for part 1. So hope you guys like this video. For more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and notification bell. See you guys in the next video. I'll talk to you guys next time.